Hey, Sacred City family, I'm coming to your inbox with this last reminder and push, an invitation for you to join us for our Sacred City Parenting Conference that's happening this weekend, Friday night and Saturday morning. We've been talking about this for weeks, maybe even months, letting you know that this is something that we as a church care deeply about as we talk about generational faithfulness, that realizing we have a promise-making, covenant-making, covenant-keeping God who calls us to live into the promises and to raise our children in the fear and admonition of the Lord. And this calling that we have on our life is not a small challenge. It's a lofty calling for us as parents. And so we believe that this seminar is not only going to be helpful, but it's going to be essential for you to understand what this calling is, how you live into it, and the things that you can do as a Christian parent to see to the faith, your faith being propagated in the lives and hearts of your children. So we've got a few sessions lined up for you. Pastor Rob will be kicking things off on Friday night discussing covenant succession, this idea that God blesses one generation so that those blessings would trickle down and compound to the next and the next and the next. So he'll kick us off with that discussion. I'll start things off on Saturday morning talking about the promises of God and the things that we can take to the bank, the things that we can build our life on and give ourselves to, knowing that God intends to bless us, for it is His will to get our children. And Pastor Justin will wrap up this seminar, this conference, by talking about culture making in the home, Christian culture making, and how discipline plays a role in that equation. So lots of good things to talk about, lots of very important things for you to consider. And again, I would really love for you to be here. I don't just want you to fill up the space. I want you to be here to glean from the wisdom that we have to share from you as we open up the Word of God and give you some practical help as to what you should do in your home. So this is Friday evening. We're starting at 5:30. You'll have to kind of get out of work, go home, grab a quick bite, come back here, right here at Sacred City Moline, 5:30 to 7 p.m. on Friday evening. And then Saturday morning, we will be running from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. We'd really love for you to RSVP. We want to provide as much refreshments and accommodations as possible for those who will be here. So it would really help us out if you could RSVP on Church Center to let us know. And then I just want to make this the last thing. I realize that it might be hard for you to be here for a couple different reasons. One of them could be childcare. Obviously, you're a parent. If you're coming, you're probably interested because you're a parent. And you may need help with childcare. And so if it's a financial burden for you to line up your childcare, we as the church want to help you by subsidizing that childcare, just like we do for missional communities. So if that is a need that you have, please reach out to Abby at sacredcitychurch.com, and she will be able to get you squared away so you can be here. I'm really looking forward to this time. I think it's going to be really profitable and beneficial, especially as we as a church have been talking about generational faithfulness for quite some time now. This will really launch us into the future, and Lord willing, He will bless us tremendously as we raise our kids in the way that they should go. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys there. God bless. I'll see you then.